to be honest with you. I've never. So I'm just going to, when it comes on, I'm just going to say to all of our listeners and our watchers on Facebook, our meeting has been postponed as we wait. To all of our viewers on YouTube, the October 27th, 2025 Board of Adjustment meeting is delayed. We are waiting for one of our board members. And once she is here, we will begin our meeting. Thank you.
Good evening. I'm going to bring to order the Board of Adjustment meeting, specially called for October 27th, 2025 at 5:44 PM this evening in the City Hall chambers at 405 Municipal Drive in Kennedale. First order of business is call to order. Tina, can you help us with that?
Yes, ma'am. Place 1, Tiffany Muracosi. Place 2, Kelly Turner. Place 3, Kelly Rod.
Here.
And place 5, Patrick Vader. Here. Madam Chair, we have a quorum.
Thank you. Okay, our next order of business in the regular session is to swear in our speakers, and we only have one tonight. So Tina, I'll let you take that.
Yes, ma'am, we do. Mr. Hall, please raise your right hand. Do you swear that the testimony that you shall give to the board in this action shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God? Ma'am, he swears to affirm.
Thank you. Well, our first item for consideration goes all the way back to April 10th at our last Building Board of Appeals regular meeting. Do I have a motion made tonight to accept those minutes? Okay, a motion's been made and seconded. All those in favor? Okay, that's passed unanimously. The next order of business is the approval of the minutes from the April 10th, 2025 Board of Adjustment regular meeting. Again, can I entertain a motion to accept those minutes? All right, all in favor? Okay, that passed unanimously as well. All right, I'm going to open the public hearing at 5:46 to conduct a public hearing and act upon a request for a variance to reduce the minimum rear setback from 20 feet to 5 feet and the minimum side yard setback of 50 feet when adjacent to a residential district to 5 feet, as required by Table 6.3 of the Unified Development Code at 600 West Kennedale Parkway, Woodley Acres Addition, Block 1, Lot 8 in the city of Kennedale, Tarrant County, Texas. Okay, so it's up to Mr. Hall then.
Yes, good evening. I'm here on behalf of the City of Kennedale. The Economic Development Corporation currently owns that property at 600 West Kennedale Parkway. I'm here in reference for that setback, particularly for a drive-through restaurant, coffee shop concept for that property. Currently, at the other end of the property on the east side, which is butting up to the residential that you're seeing for this, is the 50-foot setback, which that is being allotted for. So today, I'm bringing this for that, for the development for the EDC and for the agreement with a 380 agreement with Adeline Pennington to come in and build 3 5,000 square foot commercial retail development on this land. As you can see on the diagram in front of us, I believe it fits the area, it fits the demographics of the road. This land we've been in process for well over 10 years to sell, to bring in some type of retail development. Mr. Pennington is able to come with a conceptual plan, as you can see, to be able to come in and make that happen. He does have letter of intent for a restaurant, coffee shop concept for that very first building that's at Kennedale Parkway and Bowman Springs that will be occupied first. The 380 agreement allows 18 months for each building to develop. So in other words, when this establishment is in, Mr. Pennington has 18 months to build the next building. Once someone occupies that building, he has another 18 months to build the next building. So ultimately, we're looking about a 6-year project. Currently, talking to Mr. Pennington, we've already had 2 letters of intent. So I'm very confident not only will the first building be built ASAP, the second one will be right behind it. This setback will be able to allow this restaurant to come in and have a drive-through, which is one of their requirements as well. No, I wish I could tell you. There's just a letter of intent. Unfortunately, I can't speak on behalf of Mr. Pennington. But it is a drive-through concept for that. It is a 5,000 square foot building. So ultimately, right now, the plan is to have 2 restaurants in that first building. Restaurant concept.
So similar to Starbucks or Chicken Express, Chick-fil-A, maybe. Are they big enough? 2,500 square foot's big enough for
Not for a Chick-fil-A.
Starbucks?
For a coffee shop, yes.
Is that kind of the direction he's thinking, do you believe?
I would probably go that direction.
Pizza place, maybe?
The second one, I'm not sure, but I do know there's a letter of intent.
Parking adequate for restaurants?
Yes, sir.
What's the code allow for that? Do you remember?
I think it's one parking spot. Be honest with you, I can't remember what the parking regulation is on it.
If I could,
I believe it's 1 spot per 200 square foot in a retail.
okay. Okay. So it looks like all the parking is up against the buildings. It's not out on the street as well.
Correct.
Please help me, that's a long way away.
Sure.
The green to the far left, yeah, it's still small there for me. Yeah, so I was hoping he could help
It's
me out there.
landscaping.
The green space, when we talk about a drive-through, are we talking about the gray on the outside of the green space? Or are we talking about the other end of that first set?
Yeah, the first building, so you'll see where you have trees and it's green, then you have that gray going through it. That will be where the drive-through
The
will be
gray
located.
street, okay.
Yeah. The idea is the gray will go behind the building, ultimately, just like a general drive-through concept will be. That's the same concept here.
Got it. So really, a drive-through window then would be, as the picture is laid out, to the bottom.
Actually, on that first building, the drive-through will be at the right side of that building.
Where the
So
little orange comes out?
that's
I
correct.
gotcha. And then to follow up on what Mr. Turner said, there's no parking going to be allowed on the street.
No.
What about signage for the project? Is it proposed anything yet?
There's no signage that has come in. We haven't gotten into civil plans or anything like that. Ultimately, if it doesn't pass tonight, it's a no deal. So it's not going to make a difference on the side, on the sign.
Question, there's a comment here about the church nearby or next door. Can you hear me? Okay.
Yeah.
So is there any pushback or have you had any feedback from maybe the church doesn't quite yet know your plans? And can you anticipate any pushback from?
The 2 churches that I'm aware of is in favor of this.
Okay.
Yes.
I bet it might help.
Yeah, they're very excited about it.
Any, aside from the churches, any negative comments or any concerns with any of the neighbors at all?
No, I have reached out to all surrounding properties to this, and they're excited.
To follow up on that, is there anything here that's going to entice our young people that are at the school right there to want to come across that street? And is there any safety provisions made?
There's a crosswalk.
Okay. In
There's
that
a
area?
crosswalk at the private school, and there's one at the intersection itself.
Okay. And And that is a sidewalk that's running that.
Yeah, both sides are sidewalk.
Trying to picture it in my mind.
Yeah.
And honestly, all I'm seeing is across the way where all the trees are gone. So I'm trying to hop back over.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, it is.
That whole area is not going to look the same in 2 years.
No.
The overall project is 6 years.
Well, the 380 agreement is, he has up to 6 years. That's very valuable land.
So when you look at this and you said 18 months, 18 months, 18 months, can he, maybe there's a tenant that's better suited for Lot 3. He doesn't have to do this in any kind of successive way.
No, ma'am.
He could have the center vacant for a while and hop over to 3.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, the idea is just to build all three. The first one, obviously, where the drive-through is the priority. He has letter intent, they're ready to build. The very first one, so the one at the corner of Kennedale Parkway and Bowman Springs. The one in question.
That meets all the codes as far as width of drive and fire lane and everything else falls in except for the setback on this.
That's correct.
That was one of my concerns. Typically, you have access, the fire department has access around the back of the building. In this particular case, there's two, there won't be any access.
And there'll be access to it. So, yes, in the sense of, we've already met with our fire inspector, fire marshal, regards to would this pass on that, and he has given us a green light.
So there's room for a truck patio room.
I want to believe it's at 31 feet. Again, the civils have not been completed, right? So that can vary, but the idea is there's a fire hydrant that's in front of this building, right? So as long as you have 300 feet that's able to cover that building, it's in compliance.
They're not taking fire engine behind that building. They're taking hand lines behind that building. And that's not uncommon. We do that where we are. It's pretty regular. That's commercial. The key is what's behind it. And if I remember right, there's another commercial business back there.
Be parking.
And a lot of parking.
That's correct.
The key for us, our thinking in that is number one, obviously light. But the second thing is we're protecting the neighbor's property. And as long as I can get a hand line back in there, I've got it covered. A ladder truck coming from Mansfield, Arlington, I'm sure is gonna handle some of that as well, but, you're not gonna put, even though it's got a drive back there, you're not gonna put a piece of equipment back there. It's just way too narrow, but it does allow for the fire code to get us in.
And strategically, you'll see some of the parking. That's the reason why the parking's the way it is. It allows the access for fire or anything that's taking place to be able to get to any of those buildings,
So
front or back.
Is this the last time, I mean, is this the answer, or could there be, let's say, another request for variance for the Lot 2 because of the nature of the tenants that want to come in?
This is the last piece.
Okay.
Zoning, everything has been completed. This is the last piece to bring it home.
Because that, again, very difficult for these old eyes. That all looks a lot smaller back there. Is this Lot 1 area the only one that has that 31 feet, or all of it?
No, it'll only be that one where the drive-through is.
So we still feel comfortable from a safety perspective on 2 and 3,
Yes, ma'am.
just as a general question.
Yes, ma'am.
Great.
It is. It's a very narrow piece of land. It's taken us 15 years to find a developer to come in and develop it.
Any more questions? Tiffany, anything else?
No, I'm just thinking about making sure that I'm supposed to be, part of this supposed to be a lease option for people to come in and open restaurants and such, or is this already planned out in terms of what will go in?
No, for this first building, we have letters of intent. So there's businesses as indicate pretty much you build it and we're coming, right? So we do have two of those. Now with other buildings, that's the reason why he has 18 months to build the next building. To indicate that they're full, they're not at this point. Except for that first one.
Probably not, that's typical, but I just wondered, you said that everyone was pretty excited. But is any of that in writing? Is that something that you need
From the neighbors,
Yeah.
they certainly could submit a letter of support or against, but that's not usually if you have something that's really not disturbed, they'll just sit
They'll
back
be right
there.
here, yeah, okay. Other than that, I think
I'm good with it, yeah. I mean, it's a tight spot. But as long as it meets fire code and they get protection around it, meets the rest of the codes, I think, other than setback, I think that's a good project for them.
What are the building specifications on that street as far as, if you've got block building down the street? Are we gonna have metal buildings there then, like across the street?
Are you talking about this property or across the street?
No, I'm talking about this property.
We haven't got into civil plans exactly to see. By law, we cannot dictate what the building material is. However, we do have a 380 agreement for him to come in and build a nice building. Yes, sir. We will be proud of it, I can assure you of that.
This is urban, right?
No, it's commercial.
It's commercial. Commercial allows for metal. I thought we updated that to everything facing street had to be some kind of stone or brick.
By state law, we can no longer require a business to use certain material. Now, for us, particularly for this, we have a 380 agreement. So it's EDC property, correct? So the city owns it. So we're able to dictate what the buildings are going to look like, and that is in place.
The city will continue to own the property.
No, we're not going to, we don't own it, so we're not in that business.
Okay.
We have an agreement with a developer to come in and to develop what we're asking them to develop. Now, as far as the retail side of what they put in it, things of that nature, that's him. That's what we're asking him to do. So what we're asking him to bring is retail.
Whatever goes in there, it has to be within the confines of what is allowed in that.
Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely.
But I just, see buildings going up that are not terribly attractive.
Well, to that point, some of them are different from what this one is. Again, we control this building, we control this land, right? So that's the difference between what we're doing tonight or what we do in the future versus a independent that owns his own property, has his rights to do what he believes is right for him. So there's some things we can't control in that manner. And as we go through the legislative, every year, it gets a little strict, a little bit more lenient of what they can do and what they can't do. It's the same thing for a residential coming in. If someone comes in with a development and they want to build A, B, and C without a planned development, in other words, partner with the city, we cannot dictate what it's built out of.
So the 80% brick homes are no longer allowed by the most recent legislature.
No, there's no requirement for that. So if they want to come in and just do a total wood house, they can do that, and we cannot stop them.
That's a change since you and I were involved. Didn't used to be anymore.
There's been a lot of changes.
Yeah, there is.
It's been pretty active last couple of go-arounds.
Is there any recommendation to this builder in terms of the scale of restaurants that will mentioned no McDonald's, but is there any reservation type of scale?
Well, we're kind of getting off topic, but I'll share. It's a 5,000 square foot building, right? So the idea, you're not going to have a sit-down restaurant, you're not going to have on the border or, something like that. It doesn't fit, right? So the concept is for you to come in with, like a pizza place that's to go, coffee shops that's generally to go, maybe a small sit-down family restaurant type, but generally speaking, it's going to be fast retail. Hair salons, things of that nature, insurance companies, that's what they're geared for.
Okay, any more questions? Any more discussion? Okay, I would like to read through again exactly what was asked of us, is to look at a variance to reduce the minimum rear yard setback from 20 feet to 5 and the minimum side yard setback from 50 feet to 5. And that's what's being asked of us to consider tonight. Is there anyone that would like to put a motion on the table to move forward in that way or another direction?
Looks okay.
Okay. Tiffany, I'm going to make sure that Tina keeps us both straight here, and I'm going to read that back to make sure that's what you said. Brought to us tonight is a request for a variance to reduce the minimum rear setback from 20 feet to 5 feet and a minimum side yard setback of 50 feet when adjacent to the residential district, going to 5. And when I look at that, the one thing that I am missing, Tina, in the package is the BOA case number. I know it's on there, but I'm searching to help you.
I apologize. Let us use BOA case number 25-10.
10, that sounds great, thank you. Okay, do I have a second on that? All those in favor? Anyone opposed? Okay, the motion passes.
Thank you.
All right, I think that's our only order of business this evening, so is there a motion to adjourn? Patrick has made a motion to adjourn. A second is in play. All those in favor? Anyone opposed? All right, let's close the meeting of the Board of Adjustment at 6:12.